That's good, people. Let's just wait for a few people to get in, and then we can get started. Shouldn't have to be doing this, but we're gonna help you guys out. What's good, Joshy? How you doing, my man? You're first a lot, Joshy. We gotta get you some kind of medal for that. How am I sounding today, by the way? I sound A-okay? Really good? That's good to hear. It's good to hear that you're really good. I'm pretty good too. I was just woken up not too long ago. Nothing but a relaxed day. Oh my god. What's the, Knuckles up, the culprit himself. That he's the whole reason I'm live right now. Nah, but I appreciate you. I hope you have a great day, homie. Yeah, we're gonna set that up soon. We're definitely gonna set that up soon, bro. Sung Woo, what's good? Yeah, Knuckles up. You play well, and then things have to happen. You know when you make waves, expect something to change. All right, so we're just waiting for a few more people before we get started. This is gonna be very simple, very simple stuff. Things that I just need to see implemented. Things that I don't know why they weren't implemented enough. What's good, Tusamakis? Homie. Alright, we could probably get started. So, the first thing, I'm not exactly sure how K. Rool's armor works. Oh, the homie Vest? What's good, my man? How you doing, bro? Nice to see you. As I was saying, I don't really know exactly how his armor works, but the one thing that I didn't like that I wasn't seeing enough of yesterday is you guys weren't abusing counter. The reason I would say abuse counter. Nah, I like Tusamakis. Is that wrong? Am I saying it wrong? Is it not Tusamakis? The reason I say abuse counter is because K. Rool's main way of hitting is by you trying to get over his shit, and then he hits you for that, you know? So he's throwing shit at you, and then he hits you for trying to get over it. That's K. Rool's main thing. If you counter the crown, throw a crown at me. Now, that's automatically, he has to stop whatever he's doing for your pressure. And I don't think a lot of Greninjas realize how important that is. It's so important in the neutral game to throw somebody off by negating one of their tools and using it as your own. That's so important. 10 shots in? Nah, I think it's swag. I like it. Tusamakis. I like that. So, countering the crown is very important. Throw a crown. You know, once he sees it, that's on reaction. It's super, super slow. You do that. You should be doing that every time. Wait, isn't this matchup +2 for us? We having problems? Ice Knight, if you missed my stream yesterday, don't go back and watch it. Don't watch that shit. Just miss it. Just know it wasn't good. It wasn't good. Yo, So Kuga, what's good? Yo, my man be having the clips. I saw your little montage. It's swaggy, so. It's swaggy. I really like it. So, basically, one thing very simple that I need to see implemented is throw a crown. You guys need to jump over fair him and then counter the crown. This shit is so good. It's so good. This is one of the reasons the matchup is garbage. Like Ike's. Does Ike's auto turn around? Because that crown is going to be hitting him in the back. Does that auto turn around? There we go. And then even if he armors it, look. That's fine. Do armor and try to hit me or something. See? The counter is out anyway. Oh, I fucked up. Don't tell you. The counter is out, so he can't really do anything about it. Whoops. That's... I don't know why I didn't see that enough yesterday. I really didn't see that enough yesterday. There's a reason this matchup is bad, and we weren't abusing anything that makes it bad. You know, he can't really do his whole normal neutral because Greninja's just doing that the whole time. You can literally play this game by waiting for him to throw that crown, and once he does on reaction, you just go. You can literally just do this the whole time. Toss a few shurikens until he throws a crown, and just wait for him to throw one. He threw one, there we go, now we're in. That ruins that. Like he can't really do anything about that. That's like really bad for him. And it wasn't being abused enough. The second thing that I didn't like that I was seeing is a lot of the Greninjas weren't throwing any shurikens, and the ones that were throwing shurikens, oh, thank you for the bits, so I didn't even notice that. Thank you so much. Swaggy Greninja. The ones that were throwing the shurikens were throwing these kind of shurikens. The reason these shurikens are bad, and when I mean these, I'm talking about grounded shurikens, is because if he throws a crown right now, throw a crown, my shuriken goes away. You do not want that. Because if you end up in the lag, then you're just in a bad spot where you have to like kind of, you see? You kind of have to do, you gave him the control. When you're throwing shurikens at people like this, you need to be using aerial shurikens, and you need to be ready to release it early on reaction if you have to. That way you're not in a bad spot. Aim for his head with the shurikens. And if he throws it in a spot that you don't like, you know, now you have the aerial drift and the stall. You can stall yourself out a lot. You're not going to be in as bad of a spot if you're using these aerial shurikens. But if you use these grounded shurikens, however, oh, he doesn't have a crown. If you use these grounded shurikens, it's a lot different. You can't really keep it up at the same frequency. You see, you can't keep it up at the same frequency. So the shurikens as a whole aren't as good if you're just using grounded version. Grounded version, and take my word now, grounded version is just for the surprise. You know, that's when I'm an aha, dash back, little shuriken. That's it. That's what they're for. You're not supposed to actually be sitting here doing this and going, hey, approach me. Not with a character whose projectile just eats the shurikens up. You're not going to have enough time to do it. These need to be aerial shurikens. Aim at his head. Use the drift back. Use drift forward if he's backing up. Use whatever. Use all the drift. Use all the stall. If he throws a crown in between it, all you got to do is use that drift to avoid it. Throw a crown. This is how you're supposed to throw shurikens at him. Use the drift, because he's going to start taking damage. Even if he's armoring it. Ooh, excuse me. Even if he's armoring it, he's taking damage for this. Aerial shurikens. That's how you do it. That's how you force the approach. Aerial shurikens. Can't see those grounded shurikens. That was like another really big thing that I didn't like what I was seeing. Next thing is people were very scared to just land on him. And that's what I wasn't sure about, because there is nothing to be scared of really when it comes to this character. You know, if he blocks my nair, nothing happens. He can't really do anything. That's not even gonna actually do anything. You know, nothing really happens. You can do literally whatever you want. So there's really nothing to be like scared of when it comes to like just jumping on him. Jump on him with a fair, he can't do anything. You know, he can't really do anything. So I'm not sure why people were like so scared to attack him, because it was a best of one. Oh, you think that added pressure? That was possible. But remember, it was a best of one just for fun, you know? Even now, it's just for fun. I just realized that we probably need to go over some simple things since it actually went down like that. But yeah, this character is not really a character that you should be too grounded versus. But now, you know, when it comes to K-Rool, his air-to-airs aren't that good for us. You know, the only thing he was doing was getting jump reads, like with up air, out of disadvantage. But that up air is so inconsistent and neutral. So you should be fine jumping over him. He has nothing you should be scared of. Because him doing that, like, let him do that. Now what? You see? That's so he needs an exact read on you. That's why he was doing it on hit. But you're not going to see that in neutral. K-Rool has crappy out shield options. We can just constantly hit and run. Exactly. But I wouldn't even say hit and run. You guys need to take it to the next level. You guys need to hit this shield. And if you want to do that one dash back, go ahead. But you need to hit the shield and wait and see what he's going to be doing. What is he doing? Because you want to get your dash tag. But if you're in neutral, don't try to go grounded versus him. Because that's the only place he can even contest you. So if you're in neutral, all you got to do is fake the jumps. But you really want to jump in on him. You really want to jump in on him. Because he can't really stop it for shit. And when you jump in, then it should be free to you. You should be knowing he can't hit you. And wait for him to whiff. And then you're trying to like dash attack his whiff or something like that. But you're not just dash attacking like end lag in this matchup. You know, you're not trying to whiff punish him with dash attack in this matchup. There's another thing I'm seeing. Aerial Greninja against K-Rool, because what the fuck is K-Rool going to do about it? Everything is a super hard commitment. If he doesn't want to do anything, like I said, aim at the head with those shurikens. Aim at this head, because if he's throwing crown, throw crown. You can use that. You can use the stall to not get hit with the crown. So eventually he has to come, and you don't really. Because you'll start beating him in this war. He's a lot slower, a lot fatter, and then you land on him. Look, you try to fair, but like everything needs to be like a hard read and thrown early. Yo, use. I can't ever stop learning. Nah, your day is all about learning today, use. So like I said, a quick recap. If he throws that crown, you should be countering it. You know, you should definitely be countering that crown. On the way back, counter it. It's yours, not his. Your toy. If he throws that crown, even if he armors it, wait, I gotta make you armor it. Even if he armors it, still counter it. You can't do anything about that. So do that. Yo, Jay, what's good, homie? Yo, we took an L. He took an L yesterday, Jay. But we're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix that up. So, like I said, countering the crown on the way back, broken. Hitting his head with shurikens and using drift in case he throws something back is the way to do it. That's broken. Grounded shurikens, not so much. The only time you ground a shuriken is, you know, when you're already flowing. You're in this sequence, you know? You throw air shuriken, let me toss a little ground one, just in case. You know, that's only when they're in the sequence. You don't rely on these ground ones like that, because he's just going to throw crowns at you. Aerial shuriken, so you can watch, so you can react, so you can see everything you need to see. These will bother him. They will rack up damage on him so fast. You know, if you do a full hop and start charging on the way down, they start doing from like anywhere from 8 to 10. It's a lot of damage. He can't just keep taking that. It's a lot of damage. His fat ass can't even jump over it reliably. So these are the shurikens you should be throwing. If he does jump over one, remember in the air, shuriken has drift back and drift forward. He can drift back, so you can do it accordingly. Throw it in the air, drift back if you need to. Drift back if you need to. That's what needs to happen. Is the food here later? You want me to grab it? Actually, Christian, grab the food real quick. I hear yourself.
Huh? I think it's in the door.
Oh, you got it? Alright, never mind, Christian, never mind. So that's really what needs to happen. When it comes to edge guarding him, what do you feel? When you feel like you're off? Wait, what do you do when you feel like you're? Wait, hold on. Why am I having a hard time reading that? What do you do when you feel like you're off when you are playing? Okay. So when you feel like you're off, I've said this before. Let me just say it again, because you know sometimes it's good to hear things more than once. If you're feeling, and it doesn't matter what you're feeling, as long as it's not optimal, you know, if you're feeling off, like you're playing bad, if you're feeling nervous, if you're feeling anything, hands sweaty, you're shaky, if you're feeling anything, the best way to go about it is to not pretend that you're not feeling that. So, for example, if you feel like you're playing bad, don't try to ignore that, or don't try to put that in the back seat of your mind. Don't try to go, all right, I'm playing, you know, don't try to put it, that's your priority. If you feel like you're playing bad, then admit it. Fine, be playing bad. Because I know everyone does it. It happens to me. When I'm playing bad, when I know I'm playing bad, I resort to more spacing, more, you know, getting the hell out of his way completely. You know, I'll full hop away from you if I need to. If my punishes aren't tight, then I'll get the hell away from you. I will toss a little bit more shurikens. You know, because when you're playing bad and you feel like you're not tight, the least you can do is make yourself hard to hit. So if I'm admitting to myself that I'm playing bad, at least I'm gonna make you work for your hit. If I'm not really good at hitting you right now, I'll make you work for it. And that's what you should do. And now it doesn't matter how you do it. You just have to have some kind of game plan. So you need to figure that out for yourself. What's your go-to if you feel like, damn, I'm really not cutting it today? Because there are many like tournament sets that I've played that I've gone in like before it even starts, like, yo, I'm playing like shit today. And you know, I've still won because I have a game plan I'm falling on a game plan. And if you don't lie to yourself and you admit it, like, yeah, I'm not playing too well today, or I'm playing nervous today, or whatever, as long as you're not trying to hide it, it ends up going away as you just keep going, you know? Like, win or lose, that starts to not become as important of a factor. How did that backwards hit him? Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, like, when you feel like you're misspacing, and, you know, shit like that, then don't really try to space it too perfectly. I would say more control space. Put the fairs, like, right here. You see where I'm putting them? Like, right here, just in case. Like, you're not coming into me. Backer is right there, just in case. You're not coming into me. You know, and you just move a lot. Be in an annoying spot that he feels like, oh, my God, like, I got to jump up there for this annoying-ass fucking frog. Could you go over how to properly counter? I always get punished out of it. Oh, the homie laughing. What's good? So the only thing with counter is just change it up. Why are we out here losing the K rule? Bro, don't even ask me, bro. We just gonna fix it. That's what we're gonna do. So like I said, if he throws that crown on the way back, you counter it. All you gotta do to not get punished is don't go the same way every time. It is a mix-up. It's definitely a mix-up. And even if he armors it, you're still countering it. You're still countering it. And remember the air shurikens I told you about? Does fully charged shuriken lose the crown? It does not. Throw crown. But you gotta throw it at my shuriken, just so you can see it. See? But remember, it gets two. You know, the crown has two. So if you take away the first hitbox, it has a hitbox on the way back. See? So you gotta keep that in mind. So if you wanna do that, wow, it didn't even hit the shuriken. If you wanna do that, you gotta keep that in mind, because it's still like a little finicky. So you can still go for your counter, but mid shuriken stops cannonball. Oh, I didn't go for cannonball. Do the neutral B, yeah. Yeah, see, so these air shurikens, again, proving useful. Look at that, I even got him. Aim at the head, like I said, aim at the head. And if you mistime something, you could just release it early on reaction, and you'll be fine. But overall, this character should be feeling the pressure at all times. He should always be like, yo, this is annoying. Oh, y'all did like a JMU? Kind of, Imposter Man, kind of. We basically just had as many Greninjas as we can attack one K rule, and that one K rule beat a lot of us, and I wasn't too happy about that. I need to learn how to be annoying as Gren. Yeah, that's one thing. Like, I definitely switch between like annoying as fuck. Like, I have my normal like you know, playstyle where I'm trying to land hits, and then I have a playstyle where I'm just trying to be annoying as fuck and make you tight. Yeah, it was bad, Trash. It was bad. Remember, none of them should be hard to deal with. If there's plats, it doesn't really change anything, to be honest. Oh, Corona, thank you for the follow. Is that homie? Is that my homie, Corona? Which Corona are you? Let me figure out. I have a feeling that is my homie. Yo, my nigga, what's good, bro? Oh, let me get a platform stage. How's it hanging, dude? Oh, Scarlet, what's good? What's good? All right, let's get some platforms to show you why it doesn't really matter. Nah, it's all chill here, bro. We just gotta go over this because we're not happy right now. Yesterday, we took a fat ass L. Just at home working? Oh, God bless, bro. Having a home job is the most clutch thing you could have right now. So I'm happy to hear you got one of those. Chill. Don't gas it. Chill. That was yesterday. Today's a new day. Alright, the reason I say it doesn't matter if it's a platform stage or not is because, you know, you're still going to be throwing these shurikens. You're still going to be doing that. And if he goes under it, like throw a crown, and you're doing it under the platform, all you got to do is that and switch your game plan. So instead of an aerial, you're here. Because the reason I say that is just block. Like block. No, just block. Don't worry about the crown. Hit me for it. Wow, I really didn't press a button, but hit me for it. There's no hit he has. He has no hit for that. You know? There's nothing he can do when you land behind him, so you just land behind him and do something. You get it? So, platform stage or not, doesn't really matter. K-Rool main here. Uh-oh, you gonna try to argue with me? So, platform stage or not, it shouldn't really change your game plan too much. It really shouldn't. You're still trying to land on him. Just play around the cruel. The thing is, every heavy you gotta play them like they're a heavy. Remember how heavies are. You know, they're designed to intimidate you. They're slow, and what do? They kind of have to swing. You know, a K-Rool, like not a K-Rool, a heavy in general, they have to swing, and they have to swing wildly. They don't really have the luxury of playing like a passive neutral. They don't really have that luxury. So they kind of, when you get close, they gotta be scary. So they gotta swing at you. They gotta, you know. They gotta. So you gotta keep that in mind. And remember, if he's gonna be swinging like that, there's an area that you don't want to contest, you know? You can't just be willy-nilly in this area. You have to have purpose. You have to know why you want to go there. And that's something I feel like a lot of Greninjas didn't know what they wanted. They were kind of just going in, and they didn't know why. You have to know why you want to go in. You know? Because I know a lot of the Greninjas, they were good on hit. When they hit him, he was good. You know, hopefully, because it is K. Rool. Mumon's aerial spacing showed that he knew the matchup. Well, you gotta treat K. Rool like you do a lot of heavies. Like, you know, Bowser, DK, K. Rool, a lot of those guys, you gotta treat them the same way. You don't actually want to fight them like right here. You know, you don't want to be in this area trying to fight them, trying to go, oh, whiff, I'm a dash attack, whiff. You know, that's you don't really want to be there. You want to create a lot more space than normal because remember, we are the fast ones. We're the fast ones. They can't catch us, but does it matter if we're the fast ones? If we're always going in, it doesn't really matter anymore. Now your speed is like half as useful. So you got to be kind of annoying to the heavy. You know, do things like that. Full hop space. You have great spacing. Use them. But it just because I took a crown doesn't mean I stop. You know, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. No, see things like that. Empty hop land. Be weird. That's how you gotta fight heavies. You can't just run at a heavy, try to whiff punish a heavy, because they're random. Heavies. Every heavy player is gonna be random. They have to be. That's what makes them scare you. You have to be weird, bro. Like, you can't just be so traditional. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta like do shit like that they don't really like. You gotta be like annoying. You can't play like the most fair neutral ever versus a heavy. Because they're just going to eat that up. Pretty much call you out in the fair. You know what a commitment him throwing fair is? Especially since he doesn't know where you're going to jump. You got to be sometimes double jumping, sometimes short hopping. Him trying to fair you, you shouldn't be scared of that at all. Even if you took a fair, what is that going to do? So, overall, I think it was less of a K. Rool thing and more of a heavy thing. Because if I were to be honest, if that would have been any heavy, I'm pretty sure the same players who played would have lost to that heavy. If it would have been Bowser, pretty sure they would have lost. If it would have been DK, pretty sure they would have lost. Because it showed that, you know, a lot of Greninjas aren't quite ready to deal with somebody who can actually hit you twice, maybe 3 times, and take your stock. You know, they weren't really ready to do it because they play very risky in your face. I'm trying to get my dash attack, would get me 40, but their opening will get you halfway dead. And, you know, a lot of Greninjas weren't ready to deal with that. So, we need more shurikens. Aim at the head. Like I said, if you aim at the head, you get more drift. K. Rool specifically, countering is great. And for the heavies, you just got to learn how to not rely on trying to whiff punish them. You're not trying to whiff punish heavies. Exactly, it's only for experience. We're not whiff punishing heavies, guys. Remember that. Heavies don't like our aerials. I promise you, no heavy likes our aerials. Don't try to whiff punish the heavy. You're fast, get away from. Literally, you're running from him until you decide you want to go in. That's literally how the matchup goes. If he wants to fight you, you don't meet him halfway. You do not meet him halfway. If he's doing that shit, I'm getting the fuck over here. Yeah, I'm getting the fuck over here. Yeah, I'm going back. That's how you play. And I'm spacing if you get too careless. You're not coming up on me because I said no. That's how you do it. And if he wants to keep fighting, I'm going to run away. No, I'm not fighting you. And that's how it goes. I'm not going to fight you. I'm going back to my shurikens. And that's what it is. Greninja's the type where he does damage pretty quick. You know, so you don't really need to be forcing damage. I can run away from you. This is what makes Greninja good. I can run away from people and still be effective. You know, from that time of running away, he went from like 86 to 109 and just shurikens. Things like that are annoying to people. You know, that's how you play. And when I decide I want to be aggressive, then I'll decide it. But it has to be random. But the goal, run away from the fat ass heavy. Why do you want to stand in front of the fat ass heavy? You know, you don't really want to. Because even right now, like 170, I don't feel like a super reliable way to kill him. I don't. You know, see, look, that didn't kill. I don't feel a reliable way to kill him. Just run away from him. He could find a setup to kill me if he wins one more interaction, but I don't even know how I'm killing him yet. So I'm just going to keep running away from him until he falls into something. Remember, he's more prone to make a mistake than I am. See, look, see that proves it right there. I actually died. You know, things like that are what you got to keep in mind. Like sometimes you're not gonna find kills, and if you try to find a kill, he's just gonna be like, yeah, he's in my area. Once you're in a heavy's area, they're gonna start swinging at you. They're just gonna start doing dumb shit, and you're gonna call it a Wi-Fi heavy. You're gonna call it all these things because I know how people are. You know, they're gonna be like, oh, that was Wi-Fi, but I can tell the difference between a Wi-Fi loss and a inexperience loss. You know, a lot of the Greninjas weren't playing it well yesterday. Not well enough for them to say it was Wi-Fi. You know, I don't think it was Wi-Fi. I think it was a heavy thing. So that's what you guys gotta keep in mind. It's not about fighting and beating up the heavy and comboing the heavy all day long. That's not how heavy matchups go. Yeah, you can combo them, but you should take that when it comes, not just not just trying to do it the whole match. That's not your goal. To combo the heavy is not your goal. There's no shame in playing annoying as fuck. Remember, play lame, win games. And remember, that's a good point, but remember, playing lame isn't even a permanent thing. It's temporary. You play lame for now, and you're playing neutral for now, and you're kind of spacing for now, but eventually you will go in. Eventually you will, and eventually you'll get your hit. But the whole goal is to make it so he doesn't know when. Because remember, once you're in his vicinity, he's going to swing at you like a madman. That's what every heavy will do because they have to do it. They're going to swing at you like a madman. So your job is to mix up when, and you could be annoying as fuck while mixing it up. You're not even like a fox. Like if you're a fox, for example, fox, he has to kind of just float around this area, and when he wants to commit, he has to commit. Like he doesn't really have like a, let me space this just to see what's going on. He doesn't really have like a shuriken that actually puts him in hit stun. So Fox should be more scared than the Greninjas were playing. The Greninjas are playing like very scared. You know, you can land on him with whatever you want. Look, he's just gonna keep swinging. Like there's nothing to really be scared of. He's gonna swing. Don't expect him to not swing. He's gonna swing. You know, he's a heavy main. Heavy mains will swing. We still hurt from yesterday? Don't worry. This is phase 1 of the training. Today's gonna be a short stream. I'm about to wrap this one up. But after this one, we're gonna go over this. We're gonna go over heavies in general a bit more, because I need to wrap you guys' mind around heavies. Because I don't think a lot of Greninja players have a good runaway game. Not yet, at least. I haven't seen it. You know, I kind of see a lot of Greninja players need to beat you at the game they want to beat you at, and if you're forcing them to play a different game, they kind of don't like it. So we're gonna change that. Does it? Okay, let's see. I don't even know. Do near the shield. Nope. That works though. You could just do that. You could just get like another look. So that works. I'm pretty sure the counter would work too. See? So that works too. Not up smash though. He's just gonna armor that shit. Oh, Twisted with the raid. How you doing, homie? Were you playing Rushdown Revolt? I need to work on that. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, no stream tonight? Oh, alright, it makes sense, Chill night. When he does down smash, you can nair it to cancel it, right? Yes. Oh, and that's another thing about K. Rool. Go on the platform. He's a specific character that if he does down smash right here, do down smash. Do it again. That's gonna happen. See, that's gonna happen. So let's figure out a way. Does up smash not? Look at that! Wow. You know, so with me, for example, I haven't even seen that situation because I had it happen to me once, like years ago, and I don't even do that anymore. What I do for K. Rool is if he's on a platform, I either don't do anything and wait for his fat ass to jump, because remember, he's so slow and fat that on reaction you can hit him. You don't really need platform pressure. And if he happens to whiff in your face by doing that down smash too early, you get him. But what I kind of do is do down smash. If I really want to pressure it, do down smash. I try to go above him. That's what I try to do. Remember, landing on a platform with him isn't bad, because even if he blocks it, he can't really do anything. He gets no punish for blocking it. So that's more of how we should be pressuring this platform. Because if you're just trying to upper him, you're putting yourself in a 50-50. And you don't really want that. You don't want to be in 50-50s with a heavy. It's open till Wednesday if you wait. If you want, I can show you the ropes on one of our streams if you like. I think you enjoy it. His movement is key. Yeah, I'm definitely down for that, homie. Yo, Chunky Kong, what's good, homie? What's going on? We're just going over heavies, man. We're going over heavies. K. Rool specifically. So remember, if K. Rool's on that platform, you don't really want to pressure him under the platform. Because if you do, That's gonna happen, and we don't want that. Tonight or tomorrow night sound good? I'd have to let you know, bro. I'd have to let you know. We could like DM each other and figure that out. But yeah, see, so that's good. That's actually a common thing. That can happen a lot. We don't really want that. Pretty sure up tilt is even better than that. 'Cause I'm sure up tilt wouldn't get you hit. Yeah, see, so if you really need pressure, up tilt. But other than that, I wouldn't be trying to pressure him from under. You have me on Discord? I'm not sure if I have you. We could add each other. And if you're in my Discord, then that works too, because then I can just get your information from there and I can add you from there. But then you can also just DM me on Twitter. I know we have each other's Twitters. But yeah, so when it comes to platforms, land on the platform with him. It's not the end of the world if you do that. It's really not the end of the world if you do that. And keep in mind, do that sparingly, because if he sees he can't down smash you, eventually he's gonna stop trying to down smash you. You know. I'm pretty sure. Can you even get the back of him? Do down smash. I want to see if you can hit that. Wait, does rising back here hit him? I think it does. Nah, I think to keep it safe, just do what I'm saying. I'm trying to figure out a lot, but like, yeah, that's just like risky. We don't want risky shit. Remember, the least amount of risk is the best versus a heavy character. Always least. The least you can get is the best, because when you hit him, you can explode on him. Alright, I got you, Twisted. Is there anything else that I wanted to go over with you guys? When it came to edge guarding, it was alright. It's like a little bit of a 50-50. He can mix up his up B pretty well. We try to counter it. All you gotta do is just be more ready to do it on reaction. So if he's gonna up B and he's kind of far, you don't try to counter this one, because he can always switch it up. He doesn't have to grab the ledge immediately. He can kind of go a little bit past the ledge, so you're not countering that one. Because you try to counter that one and you miss, then he just ends up before you. You know, I saw that a lot yesterday too. If he's far, we're not countering. Keep that in mind. You can just back air him all day, fine. Just back air him. You know, he can't do anything. Or water him if he's far. Water is probably the most optimal because you get one of those. But only when he's close, he's too far. I'm not even going to try to counter. A lot of Greninjas are trying to counter the far one and they're trying to go out and chase him for a counter. No point. You have Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump is always going to be reliable. Because remember, the less amount of risk you're putting into it. See how he went low? That's a counter one because he went so low. So you got to keep that placement in mind. All right, sounds good, Twisted. Oh, that's probably the wrap up. That's probably the wrap up, Joshy, because that kind of covered everything I needed to see. Those are like the main issues. Everything else, Greninjas played fine. Those are just the issues that I was seeing. That I was like, those need to be changed. So we're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna train up some Greninjas soon because I do want to run back soon. So we're gonna fix that up. We're gonna fix you guys up. So until then, we're gonna find somebody to raid. Let's see who we're raiding. Oh, the homie Finn. We're gonna find somebody to raid. And you guys need to stay tuned because I will be doing more content like this. I will be helping you guys up more. Joshy, I remember you said you wanted. What was I gonna say? I remember you wanted the set analysis. I'll do some of those for you soon. You know, the content wave. I'm trying to bring the content wave back. So just be in touch. Be in touch. If you're not in Discord, join the Discord. Kara has Knuckles Up has decent Gren in the region. That's why that he always beats. That's all it is. His experience. Yeah, we're gonna give you guys the experience. Don't worry about it. I'm the right guy to teach you, so I'm gonna teach you. Don't even worry. But until then, ninja salutes. Love you all. See you all soon. And say what's up to the homie Finn. Peace, peace, peace. Oh, I wasn't even in the stream. I forgot to do it. Now I'm gonna get an ad.
What's me, Epic?
Tight. Missed it. That's so corny.